Well, sometimes the most important part of a workout is the stretch. You want to make sure you're doing it right and getting your muscles ready for the most potential. Joining us today is Eric Bergstrom. He's a personal trainer from Princeton Club West. Thanks for being here, Eric.
Thanks for having me.
All right, so stretching is one of those things where a lot of people might forget about it. It's like one of the most important things you can do too, right?
Sure. There's various types of stretching. Two of the most common types are dynamic and static stretching. For dynamic stretching, what you would do is you're taking your muscles and joints through a range of motion similar to the exercise. So if you're going to go outside and go for a run, beforehand we would have you do something like high knees, butt kicks, maybe some lunges to kind of acclimate the body, get it kind of stretched out a little bit and warmed up. Now in the fitness world, we always want to have our muscles warm before we exercise.
Right.
So we make the analogy that muscles are like taffy. Cold taffy snaps, warm taffy will stretch.
Oh.
Same thing with muscles. So cold muscles will pull or strain, warm muscles will stretch a little bit. So we always want to warm up to reduce injury.
Okay, that's a good analogy for those candy lovers out there.
Yeah, exactly.
Tell me, what exactly is stretching? What are we doing when we're stretching?
So when we're stretching, we're actually lengthening the muscle a little bit. Now with this dynamic stretching, what we do, again, we're taking the body through a range of motion. It's not a really extreme stretch. So we want to do this dynamic stretching when we're warm before exercise. Static stretching, on the other hand, is this old school stretch and hold type of a method.
Right.
We want to do that after exercise. The reason being is that studies have come out showing that when we statically stretch the muscle, it lengthens it, and it also reduces the body's ability or the muscle's ability to produce force.
Okay.
So you want to do the dynamic stretching before exercise. You want to do your static stretching after exercise.
Now, do you find a lot of the injuries that your clients might suffer come because they don't prepare, they don't stretch well?
I think that's a big issue out there. A lot of times people come from outside when their bodies are cold. They'll come right into the gym and start exercising. We want to take at least 10, 15 minutes to warm the body up. Just like you would never stick a key in the ignition and floor your car in the middle of a Wisconsin winter.
Right.
You don't want to do the same thing with exercise. You never want to just start. You want to kind of warm up and ease into it.
Is that the first thing you teach people too once they start getting into fitness is, hey, we got to get ready first before we actually dive into the exercise?
Absolutely, absolutely. You have to take the time and kind of ease into it. Again, warming up the body is key because you're going to put yourself in a more safe position for the exercise.
Easy to forget, but oh so important, right?
Absolutely.
All right, Eric, thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
All right, still ahead at 11.